Prime, make ready, fire.
We are in Wilton. This is our first kickoff for our celebration for the 250th anniversary of the United States.
We're a reenactment group based on the original 1st New Hampshire Regiment, which was one of the longest-serving regiments during the American Revolution.
And we have to be as authentic as we possibly can in what we wear and how we present ourselves in camp.
1st New Hampshire, to the right, wheel. Hey!
The 1st New Hampshire Regiment was created back in May of 1775, right after Lexington and Concord.
Show the firelocks.
Instead of being a normal state regiment, we were incorporated in the Continental Army, and we fought in battles from Bunker Hill all the way to Yorktown. You can read about history, you can learn it at school, but when you're out here, this is living history. I mean, we have people that are retired, people that are former teachers. I work for a beer distributor, so beer and revolution go hand in hand.
My wife and I have been doing this now for 36 years. It's nice to be able to just get away and forget about things and kind of go back in time a little bit, and you don't have the TV, the cell phones, all of that stuff. The rest of you, close ranks. The lieutenant will march you over to where you need to be for the ceremony. Part of the reason that a lot of us wear the brown uniforms is because it came from captured British wool that was red, and it was easily dyed to brown.
So while the men were off fighting, it was often the women and the children who were actually running these camps. And in some cases, they'd bring the kitchen right out into the elements.
Oh, it's got cranberries in it.
In the day, the families would come with the troops because it was safer than staying at home. From the time that you got up in the morning, you have to make sure the tend to fire would make sure that everything was, the food was cooked. Today we're going to be making a soup that would have been of what we could find, which would be onions and carrots and potatoes.
Carrots, potatoes. We pride ourselves in the 1st New Hampshire of being period correct, meaning that we eat the foods that they would eat in 1775.
What would people eat in an encampment like this back in the 1700s? Corn.
So corn, every meal that colonial people ate, they ate something with corn in it.
They're amazed when you open the Dutch oven and there's that apple pie that actually looks like an apple pie.
Each regiment back in the 1700s had a surgeon, usually one.
When I look at all these implements, this looks really scary.
It was very scary even back in the 1700s. Just to give you an idea of what these guys had to go through, there was no anesthesia back in the 1700s. So this is a tooth key. So they would grab onto the tooth and ratchet it so it would catch like that, and then they would pull the tooth out. This was an enema. This was an actual pewter enema. They would give you some concoctions, mixtures, and give you an enema to help cure whatever you had going on. But Revolutionary War soldiers, they went through a lot between getting diseases, the amputations, cannonball, they would take your leg right off.
What kinds of reactions do you get when you tell this to people?
Oh, it varies. Some are really interested, and some are just like, they can't even watch. They leave. They don't want to hear it.
Things that they did specifically, they offered the religious services, of course, especially on Sundays. The men liked it when they had a chaplain who gave long sermons, because that meant that they weren't drilling or cleaning during that time. So it was, they looked forward to those. And they were often very long.
It's kind of funny, we say, I bet you we're in a lot of people's photo albums, and we don't even know it, because we've been doing it for so many years.
All walks of life, but we have a common goal and common love of history.
If we can help educate people, help bring people together, I think, that we've done a good job.